Hello, beautiful human. Today we're going to talk about something that's really relevant to where I am right now as I film this video. What to wear on your first date. And not even just first dates, but second dates, third dates, 305th dates, any dates. How you can find what you should wear that will make you look and feel amazing on your date. This is going to be a two-parter video, actually. We're going to have today where I walk you through 6 steps to choosing out your perfect date outfit. And then next week, I'm going to show you how this process looks like applied to my style and my wardrobe, with showing you some real outfit examples of things I've worn on dates recently. So glad you're here for it. And one more thing to support you even more in this, because I want your dates to be fun, not stressful, I've put together a bonus resource that I want you to go grab now that has a bunch of different outfits for first dates, from casual all the way to cocktail, across different styles, so that you can find a great example of something that's going to resonate with you and your style. So you can go grab that bonus download right now at rj.style/first-date. I'll link it up here below, somewhere around here as well. By the way, if it's our first time hanging out, my name is Rebecca Jacobs. I help a woman like you to stop settling in their style and start showing up to their life as their best self, and also to their first dates as their best self. So let's dive in. I have 6 steps to picking out your perfect first date look. So my first tip here is to dress for how you want to show up. Dress for how you want to show up. So what this means is check in. How do you want to show up? What do you want to embody? How do you want to set the tone, be described as on your date? Is it more of like laid back, easy conversation? Is it more of kind of building some heat and intrigue and romance? Get clear on how you want to be showing up for your date. And then pick something that embodies that reflects that intentional tone you want to set. And the reason I give this tip is not because what you wear is going to determine the tone and way the date goes, but because getting intentional about why you're wearing the things you're wearing something that matches how you want to feel on the date, how you want the date to feel, will help you to show up that way on the date. It'll support you in feeling the way you want to feel, showing up as the person you want to be in the date. And this is good because we want to check in with how you want to feel. So often on dates especially, we can have all this pressure of dressing for the other person. Will they like this? Will they think this is too much? Does this look like I tried too hard? Does this look too sexy? Does this look not sexy enough? But there's all these things that have us concentrating on how we look and how the other person is going to interpret it. And that is so out of our control, how they interpret it, what they think. But what is in our control is how we feel on the date and how we show up. And what they're going to notice so much more than the clothes themselves is what we're embodying, how we are showing up in them. So I really want to start with this tip so you get intentional about how you want to feel, what you want to embody on this date, and then dress in a way that's in alignment, dress in a way that is reflective of that. Tip number 2, this is a fun one I want to throw in here. Have some sort of accessory that you can interact with. So it might be something like my go-to, which is statement earrings that will kind of bounce around. When I laugh and throw my head back, they'll move all around. For you, it might be like a long necklace or like a thin silk scarf, something that you could like gently tug on that could gently move around. And I like this tip because I think it reminds you to have fun with what you're wearing, but also because I think it's like subtly sexy to like have something that's interactive, have something that has its own movement, have you interacting with your own appearance and what you have on. And I think it just is a fun way to bring a little bit of that sexiness into your first date. Tip number 3 for dressing for your first date is to let yourself be seen. Dress to be seen. What I mean by that is often, especially when we're caught up trying to impress someone or dress for someone else, we can dress in a way that doesn't feel authentic to who we are, and then we go home feeling like we didn't really get seen for the person we are. Feeling like if they commented on our shirt, we're like, oh, this isn't even a shirt I like that much. It feels like they don't even know me. And that is not what I want for you, my friend. I want you to feel seen, to get that real connection that you get when you show up authentically as who you are. And you can tell this if something feels like hiding, if it feels like a mask or like it's covering your body versus something that feels like you're stepping into more of who you are, that feels authentic to you, that feels like if someone sees it, if someone compliments you, that it does have to do with you. Okay, so this is something that we can get caught up in, this feeling like we need to look a certain way, hiding behind something if we're insecure about our body or insecure about who we are. And I want to encourage you not to do that, especially on a date, because you're looking for a match that's going to connect with who you are for reals, not a mask, not something that you can hide behind. And it's only going to be that true match if you show up in a way where you feel seen, where you feel like you're showing up authentically. Tip number 4, wear your favorite pieces. So, whatever they are, if you love something in your closet, and I bet you have something now that you're wearing like all the time because you love it, or that you never wear but you love it, wear that. Wear that thing that you just love the most and are most drawn to. Because when you wear something you love, you're just going to naturally show up more confidently, you're just naturally going to be more comfortable in it, and that is what we want here. And this can be like more of a stretch than you think. Like, I think back to a recent date that I went on, a first date, where I'd been wearing this gray sweatshirt from Ann Taylor that had like these puffy sleeves, but it's like a gray sweatshirt material, not usually what I would wear on a date, but I'd been so drawn to it recently and I was so in the mood to wear it that I was like, how can I make this work for a date? So we were going to like kind of casual date, we were gonna play some games and stuff and it's gonna be fun. So I was able to style it with a trouser, style it with my statement earrings and a bit of not too dramatic lipstick, and found a way to embody what I want to embody and wear the thing that I was most comfortable and most desired to wear that day. So whatever your piece is that you're loving the most in your closet, wear that. It's also probably going to be, going back to our last point, going to be most authentic to who you are is why you're drawn to it, and a really great way to show up comfortably and confidently and get to wear the thing you most want to wear. And my tip number 5 is about asking yourself, how can I add excitement through what I'm wearing? So this is a tip that might stretch you a bit. This is a tip that I personally am a big believer in, is that especially in these situations, we can kind of build an intrigue and build excitement through what we wear, whether that's like a bold color that we wear or bright pattern or some sort of dramatic accessory or lip color that changes or some kind of silhouette that is out of the ordinary. I think we can really build that interest, build that intrigue, build that like, ooh, what will she wear next for our potential partner, datey in this situation. So think of what you can wear that feels exciting to you, that feels out of the ordinary maybe for you, something you're excited to put on and excited to go out in. And if it builds that excitement for you, it'll also build that excitement for the people, the person you are interacting with. And 6th and final tip, get your style out of the way of your date. So what I'm talking about is not wearing anything that you can't move around in, wear anything that is uncomfortable, that you can't eat in, wear anything that you need to constantly be adjusting or that you're going to be worried about coming undone or falling down or riding up too high. Don't wear anything that is going to draw your attention away from the experience to fix, deal with, or worry about what you have on. I also wouldn't wear anything that you can't, like take that impromptu walk to get ice cream in after dinner. Your style, your best style done right, is enhancing and giving you a fuller experience of life, letting you experience more things more deeply, versus style that hinders you, style that holds you back from taking that walk to get ice cream because your shoes are too uncomfortable, or style that takes you out of the moment to check and make sure nothing's falling out of anywhere, right? So don't wear anything that you're not comfortable in, that you're going to be worried about, that's going to hinder your movement or hinder your experience of the date. I want you to get your style out of the way so you can focus on having fun, which is what dates are meant to be, and feeling that connection, experience the person in front of you. So through all these tips, I want you to understand that you know what you feel best in, and I just want you to wear that. That other person, the man or the woman you're on a date with, is not scrutinizing and obsessing over the clothes themselves as much as you might be. Hopefully you're not, but a lot of us are obsessing about all the details before we show up on our date. So that man or that woman is gonna experience how you're showing up so much more than the details and all the little nitty-gritty about your outfit. So I want you not to stress any more than they're going to be. So you know what feels good, wear that. Remember to hit subscribe to catch next week's video, which will be some examples of first date looks from my closet in my style, and also grab that bonus download because you get it right away, and it has so many more examples for different types of dates, for different types of personal styles of what makes a great first date outfit. So grab that right here, up, down, wherever that link is, or at rj.style/firstdate. Love you guys so much. Can't wait to share more on this topic with you next week. And in the meantime, write in the comments below something that feels good to you on a first date, something that you felt good in the past on a first date, or something you love to wear. All right, catch you here next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day, week, month. Bye.